I'm Matt, and we're Insufficient.
Welcome, everyone, to the next exciting adventure in Insufficient Land.
What episode is this?
Night 4, Mexico. Not a numbered episode.
Okay. We're off the radar.
Well, yeah, we're flying. How long is this fucking song?
Long, dude.
Dude, that thing goes on. What is that? What's that instrument that the accordion?
I was like, that's a moose.
Dude, nice moose. Dude, I got nothing. Oh, I do have coffee.
It's like old as shit.
Oh, that's not from today.
Okay, so what song were you talking about?
Life Beyond a Dream?
No, we're not talking about. But we are going to talk about Saturday, 2/1/2025, Moon Palace at Quintana Roo, Mexico. I just want to just quickly. The net had a really great story up. I'm not sure if this was a show. This was a show recap, but I don't know if it's fake. It was put into the voice of someone that was staying with his family at the resort. I saw that. Did you read it?
It's fake. Yeah,
it's fucking great. I don't care if it's fake. This person had their finger on the pulse of everything that's obnoxious that I dislike about the Phish fan base.
Wait, maybe we read different things.
This is by apparently Tim Davis at room 2296, recapping last night's show. This guy goes through the show in his experience as someone that's staying there for a week with his family with kids.
Oh, yeah.
And that he did not expect there to be a Phish show.
Yeah, that's fake.
It's brilliant.
It's AI.
He's like, I sat there with my mouth open and some dude came up, touched my shoulder and said, don't worry, dude. It'll all be over soon. You're just coming down. And the guy was like sober as shit.
Yeah.
It was good. If you get a chance to read it,
I saw another one where somebody was talking about like people doing, like somebody came up to his wife and was like, you want a ketamine and chill? It's like, and that kind of stuff kind of pisses me off, right? I would like people to do less hard drugs at a Phish show. Smoke your pot, drink your beer, enjoy the music.
Well, some may say that if
you do hard drugs, you don't need Phish.
That's true. You don't need anything. You just need a blank room and your imagination. I'm pretty sure when I lived in New York City, I walked by a lot of people doing hard drugs and they were happy on the bench. Yeah, they weren't listening to Phish at all.
They were not. I did make Phish faces at them sometimes. But, trying to be nice.
Last night's show.
Set one, song one. For the people in the water.
Bathtub Gin.
I'm glad we played.
I love they came out with a gin opener.
It's a good one.
It was a good gin.
Didn't go as long as I wanted.
Some ripcords being pulled.
Didn't go as deep as you wanted.
No, I like it deep.
Somebody I follow on Twitter 3 days ago did tell me to expect a Soul Shakedown party, and she was right.
First time played since 2021.
Which isn't that long. Compared to All Things Reconsidered, which is 1997. How do you play All Things Reconsidered 1 out of every 3 shows and then not play it for almost 30 years? You're like, you know what? Fuck this song.
Not only that, but it's one of their cooler
It's on
songs.
An album.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but there's songs that they played on albums that they don't play anymore.
Megillah?
Ficus, really?
We heard Ficus the other day.
I know, but it wasn't played for a long time. It had a gap very similar to...
By the way, I got a hot take on one of these, Golden Age.
Golden Age?
Yeah. I'll tell you when we get there.
Ooh.
If they played it last night. I don't know if they did.
Golden Age.
Soul Shakedown party in the Martian Monster. That song was short.
Thank God.
You know what? I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
Thumbs down, by the way.
No, this was a great concert, and I'm pissed.
No, it was a good concert. But thumbs down on Martian the Monster.
Stash.
Good stash.
Mm-hmm.
Short. Short. 11 minutes.
A lot of songs. Farmhouse.
You know, this is what we were talking about the other day. One of those album songs that they were not playing very well for many years. It just didn't translate properly live, in my opinion. Ooh. This they've been able to capture this. It is now.
You got to change the words, and it's fishy, fishy farmhouse. That's how you open the song.
My wife was like, "Why are they playing Farmhouse? There's no farmhouse in sight."
That's not true. Mexico, crazy farmhouse.
Okay, but they couldn't play Mexican Cousin.
By the way, you're bringing up a great point, which is how do you play 9 years in Mexico? Let's just call it 30 shows total, and not do one song in Spanish.
Yeah.
You went to Japan, you learned an entire verse in Japanese, way harder than Spanish. I guarantee you Mike already speaks it.
Oh, Mike knows Spanish.
He's
fluently.
Like, yo soy el orgánico café.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And I don't know what I said.
Reba.
It's just a big old fuck you to the fans.
Why?
Because
it was a ripcord was pulled.
No, because it hits the high note, and then Fishman's like, "Bah. Fuck you guys. Yep. Song's over. You're enjoying this too much."
Yep. Didn't want it to ride. Did not want this one to ride for whatever reason.
There's never a long enough Reba. Period.
That's
there
why
is. That's why it's.
No, there was that one from '96. It was 11/24/96.
Maybe 30 years ago there was one
that shit was long.
That went long enough. But
I was like, all right.
You get into that like cloud level jam where everybody's on their own shit, and it's like so good. It's so good. Pinnacle Phish, and every time it ends,
rides hard. Rides real hard,
dude. If I ever get on the fucking button, you
better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I'm gonna listen to Reba, and the last thing I'm gonna hear is right before the Phishman. I'm just gonna push it, and then I'm done. So I never hear it. So in my mind, forever.
You've just cut the song?
No, like I'm dead. So I just assumed that it went on forever. Fuck. This is what happened to Dave's Energy Guide.
Golden Age.
Yeah, that's. I
like Golden Age.
They turned it into a real song.
I like Golden Age.
And if you rearrange the words, the letters in Golden Age, it does spell Dave's Energy God. So don't do it live.
Nope. My friend.
What's really interesting is on the net when they write it out, it's my friend, and then the next song is also my friend.
My friend. I know they put a comma in there. It's fucking weird. And no Mife ending.
Yeah, fuck Mife.
I feel like Mife is a separate person.
Mife?
Yeah.
You need a Mife ending. Call Matt. He'll just go Mife. Click.
Well, no, it's like a mini version of Phishman.
Yes, it's a combination of Phishman and Mike.
Yeah, it's Mife. They took a quick break.
Too short. I was eating dinner with the kid.
Way too short. Well, remember, this started sooner.
Yes. I did not know that this is going to start so
why
soon.
did this start sooner? When
I
you
think
and I were
want
talking,
to get everybody out early on Sunday.
I honestly do. I think they were done.
No, I think the hotel wants to get everybody out. Oh, you think the hotel
was kicking everybody out?
Yeah, because they do the changeover on Sunday, so everybody's got to be out early. So they end the show early, so your drunk ass goes to bed early.
What time did the show end?
It still ended at 10, so it only ended an hour early.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's enough. Or they got enough complaints, like from people in that letter.
Negative.
And the guy was like, you couldn't escape it. My wife called me and she says, there's donuts in our room. He's like, as if the lighting guy was the fifth member of the band.
I'm going to find this guy and I'm going to smack him for being a fucking bitch
If this is a real thing,
he deserves to be
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Because what, you didn't see on the website?
You brought your kid to an all-inclusive Mexican resort?
Well, that's the biggest issue. It had to have been fake. It had to have been fake. Who's doing that?
Let me tell you what is fake. The possibility that we're ever going to get a what's going through your mind as good as New Year's Eve.
Okay, so that's...
Blew it. Dude, I'm so bummed. I
told you they're not going to do it again.
You know what? They could have given a throwback. Page could hit a sample or two. Crowd would have gone wild. I don't care what the critics say. That was a top 10 moment in Phish history.
Absolutely.
And they should have gave it a bow.
Went for 22 minutes. I knew it wasn't going to do.
By the way, this is a new song that is reaching levels of old songs really quick.
But because the song itself is good.
Yeah. The music's good. The whole vibe is great. But I would have liked the fucking rave scene one more time. And then every other time.
No rave.
Every time you play that, I want it.
I told you it had to be well thought out. It was not something that they just put together.
Well, no, I mean, I know.
Also, there was something going on with the drums that had to be pre-recorded.
It was sampled.
Yep. George's favorite, Lot Boy Yorgi, wasn't there.
Yeah, Phishman got a little funky on the lyrics.
Oh, he got crazy.
Made me think maybe they were going to do something weird. Didn't do anything weird. Great version.
Yeah, it's good.
No problems.
No problems. Cross-eyed painless, 18 minutes.
I feel like this was the type 3 for the first time when they were there, where it's not quite music. It's not quite not
for
music.
For cross-eyed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. I was actually thinking, they didn't do a type 3 this whole run, so.
There is no type 3.
It is.
You've made this up.
I have made this up. I also made up 4.0.
I know, but you're
nobody gave me credit for that.
You're pushing the limits of some of these things because
Phish is pushing the limits of music. It's not a jam. It's noise. It's noise that doesn't suck.
That's not a 3 point.
That's not 3.
No, it isn't. It's still type 2.
No, it's noise. It's not even melodic. Although they did play Funky Town.
I know. Even what's going through your mind, that first one for New Year's, that's not even a type 3. That's still a type 2 because it just deviates. I don't know what that is.
That's house music.
Tweezer.
Dude, Moby was backstage. Dude, do you like Moby?
No.
I hate Moby.
Dude,
I follow him on.
You follow him?
Yeah, on something. I don't know which one. Just because he's so fucking smug.
He's still smug, even though he's been irrelevant for 30 years.
Dude, he's like, when I wrote whatever song, this is what was going through my mind. And then, he re-records it, in his kitchen, just playing kitchen shit.
Like Trey, that video I sent you?
No.
Yeah, it was Trey playing a fucking toaster.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Okay, so here we go. But
Trey, you smug motherfucker.
You smug son of a bitch.
Great cross-eyed.
Good cross-eyed. This is why Tweezer needs to be shelved, bro.
Dude, they shelved it until the last set.
They should have.
That was a long time.
I know, but
by the way, I was nervous.
It went nowhere of any consequence.
It's Tweezer.
But
it's a fucking staple.
It's supposed to be a fucking launching pad, and it's a launching pad for basic now, for vanilla.
It's like when you were in college and you said, you know what? I don't like that every woman has a left arm. I'm only dating women that don't have left arms. Dude, it's a staple.
Dude, that is so fucking out there.
Yeah, no.
That it makes no sense.
That's why it makes perfect sense.
No, it's not that type of a staple.
Dude,
it's not like
Bill
fucking
in North Carolina agrees with me fully.
I don't care what Bill in North Carolina thinks.
Dude, he's our only fan in North Carolina.
I know. I'd be nice to Bill. Tweezer is just not bringing the heat that it used to, and I think it needs a break. That's all. I'm not saying get rid of the fucking song.
Fine.
Just give it a fucking break.
Jesus.
Keep it off of a tour, for Christ's sake.
No.
So then when you bring it back, people are losing their fucking minds, and you're really hitting the jam the way it should be. Mercy.
I bet you like this.
Have mercy.
We were talking yesterday about the saddest Phish song. This is getting up there. It's getting up there.
This is a really sad song.
It's an acoustic song that they now play
a very
electric.
Sad song.
Sad.
And I'm listening to him like, ugh, slip my wrists.
Dude, I feel your pain, Trey.
It's like teenage angst.
Nah,
Trey should be over that shit.
I'm like 90% sure that's somehow, some type of recovery thing.
It probably is.
This is the best one yet.
Zesta Thrusta.
In 30 plus years, this was the absolute best that they've ever played this song. Yeah. Period.
I was actually just listening to it. I'm like, okay, this is whatever.
Dude,
basic.
Were you even listening to Paige? Paige was on some next level shit.
But there have been
to
make that
statement. Boop, boop. Like he would just be on like.
That's
loop.
How he played, like boop booty boop boop.
That's how he used to play it, and now this
he played
time
it like boop booty boop boop.
No, this was fire, fucking fire. As I was watching and listening, I thought this is amazing.
Heard this version so many times.
No, this was different. Really
solid.
Good. As a matter of fact, there was a Type 2 in it.
Shush. By the way, the whole show was played really well.
The whole run was played well.
Yeah, the whole run was played very well.
You and I got a little bitchy because it wasn't our favorite songs.
It
wasn't our favorite tempo.
I think we made it very clear that it had nothing to do with the playing. And we weren't upset that Phish is playing a show. We're upset that they just the set list.
Upset is too hard of a word.
Yeah, no, I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed. Minorly disappointed. You were. I expected it. It's Mexico.
What do you mean? I expected it. I've been telling you for years that the Mexico runs are shit. And you're just like,
shit
no.
is too strong of a word. They're just mellow. You're not a mellow
up
guy.
To par. They're not up to par.
You don't drink coffee because when you have coffee, you go to how most people are when they smoke crack.
Hot coffee and scrambled eggs. Back of the line and the wooden leg.
Well, I thought you were doing Frasier. By the way, we haven't talked about who would play Phish in a movie lately, and we got to bring that back. Kelsey Grammer, but it has to be a young Kelsey Grammer for Paige.
We have talked about that.
We have. And I think we landed on Danny DeVito for Phishman.
Okay. And Danny DeVito would be totally happy with that. Let's talk about that at the end.
I think Phishman would be happy with it.
More. Weird way to end set two, but people really like the song.
Too many anthems. Or not anthems. What are they? What do I call them?
Self-reflection songs. Or
no.
Self-preservation
Affirmations.
Songs. Affirmations.
Too many affirmation songs.
Trey loves a good affirmation song.
No, it's Mexico. He's feeling good. Also, I know we don't get political, but I'm guessing that, everybody's a little stressed out.
You didn't tell me I had toothpaste in my mustache.
Well, I can't see it.
Good.
I tasted it.
I tasted it last night, you little bitch. That's disgusting. Something that bugs my wife out the most is if I have toothpaste in the side of my beard here, just like sitting after I brush, she can't stand it. Odie, you better stop.
We're going to finish off.
Mr. fucking Whistle over here sitting by the door because it's not open and he's crying. Shut up. Nobody's here for you.
I got to tell you, Life Beyond a Dream, lovely song.
I love this song.
Okay. Encore, thumbs down. Not where it should be. It's a set
That's
two.
Exactly where it should be. Or in center set two?
Center set two, in between a Mike's groove. Instead of I'm Hydrogen, Life Beyond Dream. Amazing.
Yeah.
The one song in, let's just call it 60, that made no fucking sense is First Tube. You didn't fucking rock the house. The house, my face was in complete tact. I was chill. I was on a green tea, fucking buzz zen. Okay? You got to save the first tube for when you know you've just burned the place down.
Not right after Life Beyond the Dream.
And not after 4 shows in Mexico.
Yeah. Right. Not after these particular 4 shows.
Indiana? Yes.
Sure.
Wisconsin? Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Mexico.
And the Great Woods? All right.
You know what? If it's a tour opener and you fucked everybody up because they expected you not to be playing that well, like our buddy, what's his name over at Phish Radio? We haven't talked about that in a while. Are you even listening to Phish Radio lately?
I don't listen to Phish Radio, dude. I told you this. I don't like this stuff. Once you get Jonathan
but you like
Schwartz, Aliza and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Bring those fuckers back.
Jonathan was even saying after that opener at Great Woods, he's like, wow, Phish is playing in mid-tour form.
I love it.
On day one.
I love it.
Ending the show with Tweezer Reprise.
As Nick would say, creamy jeans, man.
No, it seemed short.
No. For them playing mid-year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Gene Creener? A cream jeaner?
How can you have First Tube and Tweezer Reprise? They're
it's
like the same energy.
It's like jerky, jerk, jerk, jerk.
It's too much of the same energy. Think about that for a second.
It is. It's the same song.
Think about how it builds up. Same thing.
Same.
So, all in all, 4-show run. Well played. the best I can do, man. Like, what do you want from me?
Dude, you're doing great.
Like, I'm trying not to be negative. I don't think there's you could find the positive in there. Great playing. I'm happy you played more shows this year, or you're starting to play more shows. Awesome. Set list to be desired.
I just felt like next year when we're there,
I want them to stop doing Mexico.
Next year when we're there, we're going to know that it's really laid back.
No, I want them to stop doing Mexico.
I'm going to drink some kava tea and we're going to chill. Okay. In honor.
Stop doing Mexico.
In honor of Mexico. We're going to do 4 bandmates and 4 fast food Mexican restaurants. You know the first one. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Taco Bell. 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Phishman.
I feel like Mike's into the Taco Bell. He's got the hot sauce. He's got the Gordita Extreme.
I feel like if you're running into the toilet, it's because of what Phishman did.
Yeah, you know what? I don't.
You got to eat Taco Bell on the toilet.
That's not true.
Yes.
I eat Taco Bell all the time.
Do you know they found human DNA in that fucking food?
Thank God. Okay. Next one. Qdoba.
Qdoba.
What is it?
Qdoba.
Do you eat there?
No.
3, 2, 1. Phishman.
Mike.
I went Phishman because it's got the Q. Kind of looks like the donut.
Mike.
Why Mike?
Just because
Free guacamole?
Yeah, I just could see pretentious Mike walking into that shit with his pants and everything.
Chipotle. 3, 2, 1. Trey.
Page.
What?
Page wins the Chipotle, not Trey.
Because the portions are too small, volume's never high enough?
Well, if you go in, the volume's plenty high. You just have to tell them. When you order it online, no, it's not high enough. They don't.
No, I meant at the show. Page's volume's always too low.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the food that they pack.
But I also knew what the last one was, and that's Del Taco.
I've never been.
Dude, single-handedly. First of all, they have one near Disney, so next time you're there.
Never been, so I'll give it to Trey.
Get yourself an Uber Eats.
There's no Del Taco around here, and I don't need Del Taco.
There used to be one in River Junction. In
Indiana?
No.
Colorado?
In New Hampshire. What is that one? Right before you get to Vermont?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. This was insufficient.
So, I've got Taco El Amigo 2 out here. I don't need any of that shit.
Okay, but I went with fast food so that people would know what the fuck Taco El Amigo is.
Well, they don't have it out here then. There's only 2.
Yeah. One by you and one some other place that nobody lives next to.
Waltham. Mexico. 4-night run.
Thank you, Phish. Sorry.
Thanks for playing, guys.
So much. I appreciate it.
Wait, it was due.
It was good.
We've been like, at bowing to them the whole tour. 2024.
Last year?
Yeah.
That's true. Last year was...
It's 2, guys.
We should go back and listen to last year's Mexico and see if it was also mellow.
I did.
bet it was.